signal there, and very nice to meet you. I don't think we've had the pleasure in the past there, James. Very nice to meet you there for the first time. T0 VK3NUG.
Yeah, from G0 Sierra Echo Charlie. Just I grabbed the camera actually. I'm trying to get some footage on D-Star for YouTube video. So you might be on YouTube later or over the weekend if you don't mind. But I haven't done one on D-Star yet. Only HF and the Shack and stuff. But yeah, your audio sounding good. Good audio coming from the 9100. That's the new radio. No, that's 9100. That's the bigger radio, and I'm thinking of the 7200, aren't I? That's the newest one, isn't it? But yeah, I got a friend that's got the 9100, and he always sounds quite good on his. So it's definitely working well. Very clear audio, crystal clear actually. So I thought it would make a good YouTube video. I'm using a little ID51 dual band handy, using the extension mic at the moment, slotted in the charger. I'm using it as a stand at the moment, and got a little diamond antenna on the top of my little ID51. It's very early in the morning here, 10 past 3 in the morning, and my dog's looking at me very strange. Why are we not going to bed? You know, that kind of thing. I've been doing some late night work on the computer. I run a business and online business. I've been doing some updates to the website, and I didn't realise the time. Had the radio on D-Star, and heard you calling through, so I thought I'd oblige and say hello. I'll put it back to you. And sorry I didn't get your name. You might have said it. It's gone out of my head completely. It's always nice to get someone's name. It'll probably flash across the screen in a minute, so I'll pick it up on your next over. But yes, okay, back to you. VK3. Oh god, I've got to remember the call sign now. Is it NUG? You correct me if I'm wrong. It is. I can be let off. It's early in the morning. From G0 Sierra Echo Charlie.
Yeah, fine there, James. Not a problem with QSL. 100% copy there. G0 SEC VK3NUG. Name is Gordon this way there, James. Germany, Ontario Radio, Denmark, Ontario, Norway, as we say on HF. Hi. But SEC, we used to have the State Electricity Commission. That's an easy one for me to remember there, James. No problems whatsoever. Here where we are, well, I never worked there. I worked in the concrete or cement industry down this way for 20 odd years on shift work before we got promoted into an office, and that's where we finished up. And when they pulled the pin, so hence I have a little backyard business running, doing a few radio repairs, CB and stuff like that. And after the work, shift work stopped, I continued with that and ventured out and moved into a pretty big workshop and so forth. And we used to manufacture as well as sell and install and all that type of stuff. Manufacture elevated feeds and UHF antennas and all this. Yeah, and that was quite a learning curve, but it worked quite well for a number of years. And in the finish there, we, myself and the ex-YL, decided to call it quits and all the other stuff and go our various ways. So we closed down the place and sold all the stuff off, paid all the bills, etc., and retired. So there we go, mate. I'm actually in a two-bedroom unit here, not far from the old QDH, and the landlord, the man that owns the block of units here, is a pretty good friend. and he's allowed me to put up a few antennas around the place. If you go on the QRZ, you'll actually see the station there, James. I haven't updated it yet with the hotspot and so forth, but you get the general gist of it. It's all icom. We've got a 76 here and 91. 74, 10, 28, 20. Yeah, and then the car's an 888, so there you go. Definitely a D-Star fan. G0 SEC, VK3NUG.
Yeah, fine, Gordon. VK3NUG, G0 Sierra Echo Charlie. And yeah, okay on the shack there. Well, in my shack I've got an icom. I'm a bit of an icom fan. Used to be a Kenwood fan, but the icom is definitely for me. Haven't been in the shack to go on the radio for a couple of months actually, so I must get in there at some point when I get time, and I'm a very busy man. But I got an icom 7800 which I use for HF, an icom, sorry, a Kenwood 950, which at some point I'm going to trade it in and get a Kenwood 990. So I will eventually have the 990. I'm going to hopefully do this before Christmas, when I got time to go up to London to the Emporium where I usually get my stuff and trade it in. I'm going to pick up a 990 so I can put the 990 next door to the 7800. The amplifier I use is God, I got to think about. An icom 1010. Sorry, it's so early in the morning. I'm nearly falling asleep. It's an icom 1010 amplifier. And the antenna, I also got an FT847, which I mainly use for VHF and UHF, local repeater work and satellites and stuff. I've got quite a large tower in the garden. It's an 80-foot Altron tower. It's only about 8 months old. It's a relatively new tower, and it's starting to lose its shine though. When I first installed it about 8 or 9 months ago, it was a bit of a shiny affair. It's starting to lose its shine slowly, which I'm pleased about. And I got a 6-element Force 12 antenna, and I'm awaiting a friend to come back off his holiday to help me install the VHF and UHF antennas on top of the HF beams. And so we're going to hopefully do that before the bad weather kicks in. We're having a very bad thunderstorm here at the moment, and it's very windy outside, very wet, and lots of thundering and lightning, so not so good. Thank God I'm on a little handy. I've unplugged all the radio gear in the shack. Back to you. I won't hang around too long, but it's really great speaking to you, and I hope you don't mind me putting this little video on YouTube over the weekend. It'll be my first D-Star video on the handset. I haven't had the ID51 that long, and I thought I'd do a quick video on it. It's nothing special, but at least you'll be on YouTube. VK3NUG G0 SEC.
Another problem there, James. G0 SEC VK3NUG returning. Yeah, fine on the Google 51 there, mate. The mate's got he got one himself and he picked up another one there the other day. I think it's better than the 51. I can't remember the number on it. One of the new icom ones here, dual display screen, etc., and all that type of stuff. So showing it to me there the other day. He works offshore in Bass Strait doing all the PA installations on the rigs and so forth, and out there and so forth there. James,
DVAP.
No worries, I won't keep you for much longer there, mate. Yeah, the IC9100, yeah, that's a big base station, VHF, UHF, SHF, as well as D-Star. And we've also been conducting tests here on this way on 7.215 on D-Star, made up in New South Wales in Bulli. He VK2 Alpha Hotel. He comes on every morning around 8:30, and on that particular frequency, looking for other contacts. So I think the best he's had so far is about an 800 kilometre contact at the present stage. So we've been playing with it, and very, very happy with D-Star, and I'm very, very impressed with it. Currently, the 7410 might go down the track shortly, and they might have another 9100 in there. But I can interface both radios then, for 6 and all the other stuff. Well, like I said, James, sorry, have a look on the net. You'll see the
Yeah, fine, fine, Gordon. I think you put it back to me then, and yeah, I'll have a look on the net quickly before I go to bed. Have a look, be nosy. If you're ever on QRZ, just look up my call sign G0 Sugar Echo Charlie, and you'll see my ham shack. Got quite a lot of pictures on my own setup on QRZ, and I've got quite a lot of followers on YouTube as well. I'm not too sure how many subscribers, but it's quite a few thousand. So I keep getting nice comments. That's the problem. I only put it on there really to share my sort of ham hobby. I've also got another hobby, which is flying helicopters and stuff. I usually fly FPV, and got a pair of these ridiculous looking glasses that I wear so I can see a bird's eye view, because there's cameras on the helicopters and stuff, and that's another hobby I got. But ham radio is my main hobby, and I also keep marine fish, and so those are the three sort of hobbies I've got outside of my work life. Okay, Gordon, I'll make it my final. It's been great speaking to you. Nice to work Australia. And I'm sure we'll work again. You sound great, by the way. No problems at all with the audio or anything. Crystal clear. I'll make it my final. I'll say 7 threes, and look forward to working you again. VK3NUG G0SEC.
Yeah, great there, James. No worries. It's C0SEC VK3NUG. Just a quick one, James. If you do happen to go on to the website there to look me up, you'll find my email address, and if you're going to put us on YouTube, mate, I would appreciate an email taking me to the actual website on YouTube, if it'd be convenient there, James. Over.
Yeah, fine, Gordon. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll write your call sign down in a minute so I don't forget. And it's nothing special, because I'm not actually in my shack at the moment. I'm just sat on my kitchen table, and as you'll see on the YouTube video, I'm just doing some late night work on my website on my laptop, sat in the kitchen. And I'll just move the camera so you can see. I don't know if you can't really see my marine tank in my living room. I'm just sort of aiming at it now. When you watch the YouTube video, you'll see I've got a marine tank in the living room. That's my other sort of small little hobby. They're beautiful fish, really, really colourful, and they've got live corals and stuff like that in there, and some lovely looking fish from the I think it's from the Pacific Ocean, off the coast of Hawaii, I think. So okay, mate, I'll get this video done over the weekend sometime, and when I've got it uploaded, I'll send you a link so you can have a look. It's nothing special. Oh, you can see my dog there. he's looking at me really strangely. I've got a whippet, and he definitely wants to go to bed. He usually goes up with me, and he sleeps on the bedroom floor. I think you can hear him. He's getting a bit annoyed with me. 732 G0SEC. What's the matter? Well, I'm coming. I'm coming in a minute. I'm coming in a minute.
I'll wait for a week in anticipation. Cheers, mate. 70SEC VK3NUG click. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, 73s, mate. Hope you can hear the audio. I got my my dog tapping on the floor now, on the kitchen. Definitely, I think he wants to go up to bed. 73s, mate. G0SEC. Well, there it is. It's a quick video of D-Star using my little ID51 by icom. I got a dog that's making weird noises at me because it's early hours in the morning and he wants me to go to bed. So I'll say 7-3s, guys, and hope you enjoyed the video. And sorry about the noise of my dog. It gets louder and louder. 7-3s.